Hey birdies, Raven the artist here to show you how I did this look based off of my results from taking the Pottermore quiz. If you can guess right, yes, based on Slithering House. So first what I did was I just took a basic wet wipe. I use baby wipes, I find they're much easier for me, and just wiped off all the extra makeup that I had on from work earlier that day. First, we're going to start with some of the amazing e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This primer works really well for me. I have large pores, so anything to help cover those pores helps greatly. Next, we're going to take the Lancome Gel Brow. I had a tough time trying to match my brow color from the start of me doing makeup. I had a brow color that was way too dark for me, and I finally found the Lancome Dip Gel, and I absolutely love it. And for a quick transition, next I'm using Collab Liquid Concealer, and I'm going underneath the brow and over the brow just to sharpen up the edges a little bit and to give it more of a flawless look. I then take a dense synthetic brush and just kind of buff out the edges a little bit. Yes, the Morphe Jeffree palette. First I'm going in with the color Wake and Bake. We're going to hit that up on the upper crease area right up against that brow bone using a pretty big fluffy brush. Next we go in with the color Nate with a little bit of a smaller fluffy brush, hit right inside of that crease area just to deepen it a little bit more. Next, we're going to use the Androgyny palette, the color Military. And go back into the Jeffree Morphe palette with Fast Lane. That black really deepens up the crease a little bit more to really give the cut crease a good effect. And bam! Next we're going to use Jeffree Star's Drug Lord, the Velour Liquid Lip. This is a great cut crease color, especially if you're using lighter colors against darker colors. I don't use concealers much anymore for cut creases. I feel like I can't get the same effect. And I am taking that out and flicking it into the outer corner a little bit just so it's a little bit easier to hide the seam. And I'm just going back in with that black just to kind of hide the edges a little bit just so we can blend it evenly. Conspiracy palette. I love this palette. As soon as it came out, I had to buy it. First, we're going to use the color Illuminati right up against that black, just for a good, clean transition. And then we're going next to that with the color Conspiracy. And then right on the inner corner, matching into Conspiracy, we're using the color Diet Cola. I loved this look so much. Now I'm using just a basic black eye pencil in the outer corners of my eye and dragging that in just a little bit. Helps for a good smoky effect. Then I took an under eye dense brush and just packed in some darker greens and a little touch of black, just to really smoke out that under eye. And we're blending. So this lash kit I had got is by LA Mix. It is a magnetic lash kit. So I put on the liquid liner, let it dry a little bit, put on a second coat of the liner, and while that dries more, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Superhero Lash. And they stick right to the liner, so you don't need any adhesive. So next I'm going to use my Collab Liquid Matte Foundation. This is a full coverage foundation that I found at Sally Beauty. And it looks like I had pumped a lot on my beauty blender. I really did not pump a whole lot. The pump is just not working because I'm running out. And next I'm going in with my Collab Concealer Stick, right in the T-zone, chin, nose, Cupid's bow, and I'm going in along my jawline. Take the other side of my beauty blender and I'm just gonna mash that into my face. And now we're going to use the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder. This was my first time using this powder, but I do have to say I absolutely love it. Bippity boppity boop. Now we're just gonna brush away the extra stuff. And next I use the e.l.f. Contour Palette. I honestly cannot tell you the color name of this. I don't believe that there is a color name. And after reviewing this video, I have also noticed that you can barely see my contour. That's either a good thing or a bad thing. Make sure to blend down to your neck too. You don't want anything looking off or unblended. Make sure you hit that nose because I got a big nose. I gotta make it smaller. Next we're going over the Ulta Beauty Trio. The blush is called Gilded. Now we're taking some highlighter. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a picture of the highlighter that I'm using, but it's called, the company is called Colored Rain, and the color is No Flash Needed. It has a little bit of a gold speckle to it. I wish it would have showed up on camera more though. Next, the lip we're going to be using is the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in the color Protector. This is a dark brown. My boyfriend actually picked out this color for me to use for this look. He felt that it would go better, and I could not have agreed more. I do have to say though, I call this the liquid lip of Satan because it never wants to come off, ever. We're gonna finish off the look with some Stay Spray by Tarte. Love this stuff. And there you have it. My look is complete, and I'm ready to consume the souls of my undead lovers. Because, you know, I'm a Slytherin. You get the picture. If you like this video, make sure you peck that like button. And if you've already pecked that like button, make sure you peck the subscribe button. Also, if I can get 1,000 subscribers, my boyfriend will let me do his makeup on camera. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you soon.